KBZ for Sheezy. What's up? What's happening? BKBZ in this thing. We here to talk. Now, I seen this online, and I don't know why DJ Akademiks was going in on Maino and them. I think he was trying to say like they too old to dress young or whatever the fuck. Something along those lines. But Maino wasn't having that. He came to talk back. So Maino goes off on DJ Akademiks for fabulous comments while likening him to a jar of Relish, which was hilarious. I'm sorry. Y'all know Ak my man. I critique the nigga for his love of Drake, but besides that, I fuck with Akademiks. Right? Not to say I don't understand the love for Drake. Sometimes I feel like he deriding a bit, but that's just me. Well, I don't think not just me, but other people as well. Hold on, let me push this back a little bit. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, to call this nigga a jar of Relish is hilarious. I never would have thought of no bullshit like that. That's why it's funny as fuck to me. But anyways.
Hey, man. Feeling great. Yo, Akademiks, check this out. Akademiks, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You got the audacity to be speaking on niggas and what niggas is wearing? You talking about what niggas is wearing? You talking about the proximity between what niggas is wearing and their age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist, and this is your opinion, so let me give you my opinion on you. I feel like you built like a dyke. I feel like you built like a... No, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel... Let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built... No, listen, I feel like you're built like a jar of Relish. You understand? You see, here's the thing. Like, this ain't no gangster talk. We ain't gonna do no gangster shit. But listen, what I'm saying, since you want to speak about, young niggas, old niggas, and when you do that, you indirectly causing division between young and old niggas. Ain't no difference between young and old niggas. It's only time. It's either you a lame or you not.
Let's get to it. So Maino is passionately defending Fabolous after DJ Akademiks, or Big Ak if you will, made fun of how the rapper dresses compared to his niggas. Yo, see, we gotta start aging niggas. Like, yo, sometimes some of the new shit be fly. You might be older, but it's fly, bro. You wanna put that shit on? Ain't no problem with that now. Come on, let them cook. And then plus these, I know they kind of have a podcast and they're not in their heyday, but they can still rap and they still perform, they still do their thing. So what's the problem with them popping out some new shit? You trying to keep up with the times? I respect it. I ain't mad at it. Plus, bro, you around the young niggas, you seen how they moving and grooving, what's hot now, what was hot back in the day. It ain't that. So yeah, you're gonna go to the Amiri store, cop some shit, compared to going to the prop store all the time. Like, come on. Maino doesn't want, and then plus some shit just come back in style regardless. And they the ones that was the trendsetters in a sense. But anyways, back to this. Maino doesn't want to hear any sort of smack talk from DJ Akademiks. The Brooklyn rapper made that abundantly clear during the recent episode of Let's Rap About It. He stopped the show, which co-stars Jim Jones, Fabolous, and Dave East, to get his licks in on the journalists for making fun of how Fab dressed in particular. This is a quote. Yo, Akademiks, check this out. I know you not talking minimum games. You got the audacity to speak on niggas and what niggas is wearing. You talking about the proximity between what niggas is wearing and they yeah. I mean, Ak was being funny, but yeah. He then proceeded to go on a brutal roast session by clowning how DJ Akademiks is built. So you a journalist and this is your opinion. So let me give my opinion on you. I feel like you built like the DIKE. You know what I'm saying? you know what he's trying to say? That was funny too. The man said you built like a wet bag of laundry. Do you know how? I feel like you built like a jar of Relish. Maino explains that he's done taking crap from the younger generation and is over taking the high road every time. He continues to pile on Ak, who he believes was insincere and couldn't take his pants off in front of him. That's crazy. That is hilarious. Now, again, I don't think I could play the clip in here because it is a podcast. It is monetized on their channel and shit like that, so I'm going to just leave that be. But besides that, very fucking hilarious. He then claims that he knows what type of girls DJ Akademiks is trying to get with and what they say about boys like him. You know what they call that boy? They call Akademiks chicken. for chicken nugget. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Stop playing with me niggas. I'm Big D dictator. Stop playing with me. That's crazy. Why would you say that, man? Pause. When I said I'm Big Dick dictator, that's crazy. That's good. Maino, stop that. Anyways, the neighborhood talk also has the clip that Maino was referring to in the Akademiks targets Faboulous' fashion choices, particularly him wearing headband. Yo, what's the problem with the head? Honestly, I want them to bring that back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want them to bring that back. The headbands, I want them to bring. I'm not gonna lie. I want them to bring that back. I fuck with it. So I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad. Fabolous be like 49 with a headband. You know the headband is for sweat. The headband is for sweat, Fab. You're sitting down podcasting my inwards. The headband looks wild. This is okay too. Now bring back the headband. I want the headband back now. It's safe to say now that the beef between Maino and the pundit is... It's not really beef. Akademiks gonna go on Twitch and talk his shit. It's gonna be a verbal back and forth, but I don't think they're gonna really have beef. It's not real beef, man. However, you could argue that some animosity may have begun in September when the latter spoke about Maino and the crew forming their podcast. He was speaking to rap as a genre and how not everyone can eat anymore. Well, to be fair, we could look at the prime example of Joe Budden being a rapper, not really getting commercial success, going to podcasting and blowing up. Some of these guys who they have been successful. I'm not going to disrespect Maino. Davey is still doing his thing. He's still rapping, in my opinion. So I'm not going to put him in this conversation. But Maino, Fab, and Jim Jones, they're still doing their thing. They're still dropping music, in my opinion. But with that being said, like, yeah, maybe they seen like, oh, a lot of these people's doing podcasts. Joe Budden's podcast is very good. Shit, Jada and Fat Joe, hilarious. I love that podcast. It's fucking hilarious. And all these other people, they like, yo, let's throw our head in and give this a try and see what we can do from this. So I'm not mad at it. Shit, Cameron and Mace, like, so it's like, come on, I ain't mad at this shit. Anyways. While he didn't take explicit shots at veterans, it's not implausible to see how this could have been taken the wrong way. If you told me they were together, I'd be like, oh my God, they're making some four-way greatest New York rapper thing. But bro, there is no more money in music unless you're like YB, unless you're like the Drake. Okay. See, this is what Ak lose me. You need a new example, Akademiks. Stop using Drake. I know that's your favorite, but like... See, there's times I try to defend Ak, and it's all in jest when I make jokes, but sometimes he just dick ride that nigga Drake too much. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I understand that's your favorite artist, and no disrespect or no shade, but it's like, it gets to the point, it's like, Ak, let's be fair a little bit. It's like, bring it down, let's be fair a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's no money for the middle people. Yeah, if you're not in the top echelon, like the top, like, 1 or 5 or even 10% of artists, yeah, you're not really making no money like that. So I do understand. So again, if you could get it from podcasting, because we've had examples of a Joe Budden who's got it from podcasting, I ain't mad at niggas trying to go try some shit. At the end of the day, I think this was funny as fuck. I ain't mad at Fabolous trying to bring back the headband. There's just gonna be a verbal back and forth. I don't think there's gonna be real beef. But anyways, what do y'all think? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides that, friendly neighborhood K.A. sign out for today. Blake TJ that while I'm doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. Be trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Slimes on peace, y'all, gang. Aye.